I am shocked by these American accents, and I'm kind of curious because I think he doesn't understand these people because of their accent. So I'm kind of curious to see if I can understand them. Let's see what we've got here. And then we can look for Scottish ones. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. It's freaking 33 minutes and 3 seconds. Maybe there is a message there. Maybe there is a subliminal message there. Let's see what accent we've got. Let's see if I can understand it. Once again, I didn't click it. I don't know what this sounds like. How about we test it?
I got a pig at home and a pen, corn to feed him on. All I need is a pretty little girl to feed him when I'm gone.
What is that?
I did not. I understood gone.
What? I didn't understand one word. Hi and
I understood one. So I did better. Next.
Come back.
Thank you.
Today we're going to find out the craziest 13 different American accents.
Okay.
But before we do that, please make sure to hit a like and subscribe on the video.
Let's
that
go.
would help me so much. And also, if you want to see more content from me, for example, exclusive videos or early access, then you should definitely check out my Patreon or my channel members. Link is in the description. Thank you so much for that. And now, let's go into the reaction.
Let's go.
Which is the easiest American accent to understand? And
Which
is the hardest?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? I'm about to learn you something real quick.
Well, I chose 13 accents from all across
Was that a Texas accent? Maybe.
the US.
What?
And I ranked them from easiest
What did he say?
Yeah. What did he?
I'm about to...
the easiest American accent to understand, and which is the hardest?
Well, how y'all doing? I'm about to learn you something real quick.
Well, I chose
What are you all doing? I'm about to learn you all something real quick. I understood him. I mean, I think it's incorrect to say I'm about to learn you, but then again, who am I to speak? I'm not the native. Yeah, I think I understood him. I understand. How y'all doing? Yeah, I got it. Woohoo! Let's go.
He will lend us something?
Yeah, learn.
13 accents from all across the US, and I ranked them from easiest to hardest. Who am I
Right.
to do
Okay.
such a thing? Well, my name is Ollie Richards. I speak 8 languages. I've written dozens of language learning
Wow.
books. But I'm
I mean, I'm
Yeah, Ollie's pretty good. But let's go into the sound. I want to hear the accent. Let's go.
Now,
Okay.
the easiest accent is so common, it's practically invisible.
This is what people think of most when they think of the American accent. This is when you're going and you're watching movies and you're hearing an American, this is what you're usually hearing.
Easy to follow, easy to imitate, and as American as apple pie. Think Jennifer Aniston,
I will see if the thing that I think that I know is actually the thing that I think that I know.
the voice of any news anchor or
Right.
your average Joe.
Now, not only if we all began to wear suspenders would we increase the net masculinity.
yeah, that is like, when I think about an
Increase the net masculinity. Well, I understood him, of course.
American accent, that is exactly what I think about.
Right.
American public, and you're just sick and tired of always looking like a plumber when you bend over to get your work done.
Of course, it's no accident they are speaking like that on purpose so that you will all understand them. It's
Right.
what's called the general American accent.
General
Also-
American.
Oh, so you have something similar like we have in Germany, where we have our High German. So basically,
Right.
you know, like accent-free German, basically. Interesting.
Warum? Du bist kein Deutscher.
Clarity. If you come from places like the Midwest or Northern California, well, congratulations, you're probably rocking this accent without even trying. Now, things can only heat up from here, so as we go along, I want you to keep your eyes and ears open. There is one accent on this list that non-Americans voted as the hardest one of all to
Okay.
understand. Which one do you think it is? See if you can guess before
Let's
we
go.
get to it, and no cheating.
So we're gonna go back to the house and maybe chill for a minute or two. Then we're gonna meet up with our pals, eat some supper. Sounds like a plan, dude.
If you don't get this accent
Sounds like a plan, dude. I don't know. What accent was that? I mean, I understood him.
Don't know where this is from.
Me neither.
right off the bat, then you've probably never watched American TV.
Right.
It is the accent of sun-kissed beaches, tech giants, and avocado toast.
Ah,
And
California.
Hollywood loves it. There's no shortage of
I think California has like an intonation to it, isn't it? Particularly when I hear girls on TikTok. Well, my wife is mostly on TikTok. I don't, but I can hear it, and I can usually tell. Don't they have like a rising terminal? Like it always goes up. That's so good. Like they go up. At least for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't got a clue. What do I know?
characters mimicking this accent. Hard to understand? I
No.
wouldn't say so, but
No.
a lot of other foreigners get
Easy.
confused.
Just say what you normally say, but just do it like in a slower, chiller way. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I don't know why, but it is a little bit more British than the first one, I would say.
I would say there is no British whatsoever in what I've just heard right now. I'll be honest with you, mate. Okay? So to that I will say again. Warum?
It's a little bit more British, I would say.
No British
Right,
whatsoever.
okay, I see it now. Nothing like a little bit of vocal fry to warm you up. Heavy on the vowels, got a bit of a drawl, and everything's a question. You know where we are?
The words are stuck in the back of my throat. I have like a vocal fry, but I don't know. Like it went away. People were like, you know, it's not that.
What
big.
is a vocal fry?
I don't know.
You said Southern California, you are right on the money. But by the way, as you can tell,
Yeah, honestly, Southern California, thinking that that's British, it's like, it's no, whatever.
don't have a particularly American accent. Not at all, actually. So if I say something here that you disagree with, don't hold back. Let me have it in the comments. All feedback is welcome. Now, some American accents are straight fire, while others not so much. We've covered the smooth talkers, but now we're heading into trickier territory.
Let's go.
At the ready.
I growed up talking like this. I just kind of had to learn how to church it up a little bit, you know, to get a job. But it's always been here. Frankly, I'm a little bit more comfortable talking like this, so this is what I typically default back.
It is for
That's a Southern accent, right? That's Southern. I think this sounded pretty South. Yeah, it sounded South. Yeah. You think Alabama? Let's see if it's Alabama. Let's see. Let's go.
friendly. It is popular. Everyone.
I don't know. That's a little bit like this one comedian that we watched. I think. What was his name again? Foxworthy, I think. A little bit like this, like very like you don't get your mouth open a bit.
Right.
By the way, I loved this video. I don't know. I learned already so much with where what is from and all of that stuff. I absolutely love that.
Yeah. Me
The whole
too.
world knows it, and despite the drawl, it's surprisingly easy to understand because, as you can hear, nobody's in a huge hurry.
And our accent is known for really drawing out its words. Someone like Matthew McConaughey is a perfect example of this.
You heard the lady, but I've got to warn you, this accent's got more accents than a rattlesnake's got rattles. So even if you can guess which state it's from, you'll have a hard time nailing down the exact region. For one thing, there's all the Spanish loanwords.
I don't give up easy. You know, in Spanish they call it terco, which means hard-headed. It might take me a while to accomplish what I want to accomplish, but I set a goal and I'm going to try to achieve it.
With all that history and all...
Which is very interesting, right? Because when I think about Spanish, I more think about very fast-spoken languages, like right? And
actually, that sounded more like Italian. Piputi papi, pupi papi.
This here, he said, is very slow. So I'm thinking, why is it done slow? This is so interesting.
Yeah.
Those horses, what are you going to get? Well, a bunch of westerns, for one.
I say, let's us put our bread in some of that gravy while it is still hot.
See if you can tell me where this guy is from. It's one of the oldest and most distinct accents of the whole state.
Well,
let's go.
Didn't find nothing first 30 minutes. That's a telltale sign.
Oh, I know him. He's from Young Sheldon. So that's Texas.
Texas.
I know him. I love this show.
No idea.
The piney woods, and we are obviously talking about the Texan accent. And
Wow. GG, man. GG. Sehr gut. GG.
Easy bucket. Well, it's only because we're so familiar with the accent from movies. Texans out there, listen up. How good are you at knowing who's who in your state? The University of Texas did a...
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Well, next one. Come on, let's go to another one. Give me another one.